Hi, my name's Michelle, otherwise known as the Modern Day Medium. I just wanted to do a video just to explain who I am, where I've come from, and how I've become to work the way I do as a psychic medium and healer. It's been an interesting journey, as it is with so many psychic mediums. So for me, it first started when I was about 12 years old. I was in my bedroom, sat bolt right up in bed, and to see in the corner of my room a spirit stood there. There's no other way to explain it. I could see them as clear as day, the outline of the man that was there. And as you can imagine, I was pretty petrified. I didn't know what it was at 12 years old. Went into mum's and dad's bedroom. And then it continued for a few more months for me. And I could hear footprints down in the kitchen, somebody walking around the house, and having absolutely no idea at all as to what was going on, to the point where I just got those cold shivers, you get when you're really scared, and then had problems sleeping for a little while, which is understandable. And then being at school and going to school, I had real empathetic feelings for people, trying to help people talking to me. Went through a lot in my teenage years with some very dear friends and loss. I just found myself automatically there with them when they were going through a huge grieving process, which seemed to me not as traumatic as perhaps it should have been. It just seemed more natural to me to go through that. And then it went quiet for a while, for a few years. And then several years later, I started seeing spirit again. And I was in Australia, and just having a barbecue with some friends, and right next to me was a little girl 7 years old who wanted to speak to her daddy, and it just so happened that her father was there at the barbecue, and I could see her as clear as anybody walking down the street. And then we went forward a couple more years, and then I could see somebody else who had passed away, only a couple of days actually, and they came through physically, giving me their physical presence really very clearly, and I could see them walking up the stairs, and they wanted to give a message to their partner, which was a real blessing for me to be able to do that. But ever so slightly, I was a bit, okay, well, don't really know, because I hadn't done any training, hadn't learnt anything. It just seemed to be coming to me in kind of in like a light coming in and a light going out, and a light coming in and a light going out. So it was kind of like a bit like interference on a radio, really. And then the next thing that happened for me is I lived in Malaysia, and that's where I did my first Reiki healing, my Reiki 1. I started my journey with energy and energy healing, which I absolutely love. It's another huge part of what I do. I just love it. So, and then from there, my beloved Nan at 101, she passed back to spirit. She went home, and I was there holding her hand, and I actually saw the white light come in, and I saw her soul go up. And there were my mum, my dad, my dad, who else was there? I think one of my sisters was there as well. And I just said to everybody, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. And just totally doubting what I saw. I couldn't believe it. But the feeling of warmth and love and peace and harmony, knowing that she had been taken, and all my beliefs that I'd thought. At this point, I still hadn't had any training, or hadn't really investigated into who I was, which was a natural psychic medium. And then having seen that for me was just 100% evidence that I couldn't deny anymore. I also saw, I was away on holiday with my family, and I was sat with my then was brother-in-law, and I just saw a gentleman just walk past the home that we'd rented for our holiday, just walking through ever so boldly, and as clear as day. I saw that as well. So I just thought, okay, I really got to do something about this and find out what this is within me. So I then thankfully found a circle that I went to sit in, a psychic development circle, and started to learn how it all works, all about it, how important meditation is, how important it was to sit, and this training and patience for it to build your confidence, and for you to have that confidence that what you're receiving and you're giving to your clients is coming from a place of love and absolute integrity and respect and love, and so many other things as well, and evidence, of course. Then I sat in a physical circle, which is a different ball game altogether, for about a year, where you sit in the dark and you use your energy. It's all table tilting and sitting in a cabinet, and building up the energy in the room, where spirit come and use your energy, use the energy that's built, use their energy as well, and it combines to where you have physical phenomena where things are being moved around and spirit are moving objects around. It could be tennis balls or ping pong balls or whatever it was that we put in there, sweets, various other things. So that was really, really amazing for me, and for me that was just it. There was such a massive pull to work for spirit and to learn more and learn more and learn. So I continued to learn more. I became a Touch for Health kinesiologist consultant, which I love, Reiki master. I've done shamanic teachings, learnings. I'm a Rohani teacher, reflexology, all kinds of things I've done just to add to my skill set of building up my energy and my connection with spirit and world of spirit. And it's interestingly, lots of psychic mediums will say to you, until they've been through or have learnt enough or have had enough lifetime experiences, that's when you become fully activated and fully aware of what kind of medium you are, how you work, and what it is that you do. And for me, I went through a very emotional stage in my life. And from that emotional stage, that really spirit basically said, right, you're ready to work now, you're good to go now, we're going to put things in for you and you'll have no option but to do it. And one of those things was working with my sisters, my twin sister and my elder sister, both psychic mediums, which is amazing to have 3 sisters in one family that all do exactly the same thing. And we all worked together for a while. We were called the Spirit Sisters. And Louise and Simone were already doing platform mediumship. I'd never done it. I'd never stood on a stage, never stood in front of people, and had never delivered a message like that before. So my twin said, come on, Michelle, come and do it. And so they both said, come on, give it a go. You don't know. Anyway, I stood on the stage, shaking in my heels, shaking in my clothes, absolutely petrified. And I managed to deliver a message, and I cannot tell you the feeling of standing on platform, that beautiful energy of spirit, of loved ones coming in and using us as a telephone, just the messengers, to be able to deliver that message to the audience. And that was just absolutely lovely. So me and my sisters continued to do this for a while, and obviously I was learning more and just enjoying. We were lucky enough to get into the Daily Mirror, where we had a full page for about 8 to 9 months, which we enjoyed. It was stressful, but we enjoyed writing it, and all of us being healers as well, we could contribute to that, and just give as much help as we could to people from everything we had learned. And then from there, we did Spirit and Destiny, Soul and Spirit, Kindred Spirit. We did a lot. It was a wonderful, most enjoyable time we had. But because we lived in such different parts of the country, it got very stressful. We got very tired. There were other things we had to do. So we just decided temporarily to take a break. And now I'm here I go again on another really exciting journey that I am really just loving so much. My mediumship has just become fully awake, my psychic abilities fully awake, forever learning from spirit and meditating and just learning more, to be the best that I could possibly be, and thoroughly enjoying that, seeing clients for healing. I do a TV show, Moonstruck TV, which is on a Tuesday evening, which goes out on an internet-based TV, which I just love very much. And I'm just getting really busy, and I just really love it. Going to be doing some podcasts with my sister Louise, which is going to be, 2 sisters doing podcasts, combining our 30 years of knowledge together for us to be able to put these podcasts out, to educate and to help, and to help people understand what a psychic medium is, and that we all come in different forms and shapes. You don't have to be dressed as a witch or dressed strangely. I'm just a straight dressing normal everyday lady who has a beautiful son, a lovely partner, and is very happy. I just so happen to have this ability, which we all have within us, incidentally. We just need to know how to wake it up. So really looking forward to doing the podcasts, and then also doing a lot more platform mediumship, things going on in Brighton, things going on in, we're doing Poole, we're doing the healing weekend, just lots of stuff that's happening. And I'm also arranging a night of mediumship, 5 mediums, all of us together, working together. So it's been the most amazing journey. I could go on about it for ages and ages, but I just really wanted you to get to know me, get to know my background, get to know my training as a qualified psychic medium, and just get to know me, because there's so many psychic mediums out there at the moment. And it was just also just to make sure you go to someone you feel you can trust, you're drawn to, because it's quite a personal thing when we receive psychic mediumship messages from the world of spirit, loved ones, guides, whatever it may be, whatever it is you need to hear. So I just wanted to send this quick message and just to say thank you so much for listening. Bye.